In the green.
Yes, sir.
Was the incident commander receiving the information coming via the 911 call? And if so, why not? And if so, speak to the level of investigation and putting into that very question.
Yeah, well, that question will be answered, but I don't have the. I'm not going to share the information we have right now, because I don't have the detailed interview right now.
Go ahead, sir. Right there.
Yeah. Well, it was a barricade situation. Did any police officers go in and get their own kids while the parents were outside?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
Right there. Go ahead.
Yes, please.
How many children called 911, and you know for a fact if any of those children died?
I know for 2, for certain did, and those 2 did not die.
Sir, and why was that propped open door still propped open even after the incident was occurring with shots being fired at the funeral home?
Bottom line is, we reported what happened. Is that back door was propped open. It wasn't supposed to be propped open. It was supposed to be locked. And certainly the teacher that went back for her cell phone, it propped it open again. So that was an access point that the subject used.
Do you believe that the teacher
Go ahead, Blue. Go ahead. Hold on.
You have said in hindsight mistakes were made. A Democratic congressman is now calling for the FBI to investigate the response here.
Yeah.
Is going to be held accountable?
Well, first of all, we welcome the FBI. There's a reason why there's the FBI special agent in charge behind me right now. They play a vital role. And again, this is about finding facts and reporting facts as quick as we can. This is not about trying to defend, or it's not about trying to assess or even be hypercritical. It's about the facts and sharing whatever we learn on the facts as quick as we can and be as transparent as we can. You know, okay, the media, but more importantly, the parents and the public and the citizens of Uvalde and Texas.
Go ahead. Hold on. Sir, hold on.
Sir, who was the incident commander and has that
The chief of police of the Consolidated Independent School District is the incident commander.
And has that person
It's his school. He's the chief of police. Okay.
You don't see?
Yeah. Again, I'm not going to discuss disciplinary. There's an ongoing criminal investigation. There's ongoing criminal investigation.
Is that teacher being investigated and working with them, right?
I'm not going to get into that.
Matt, go ahead.
Yeah, Matt. The chief of police of Consolidated Independent School District, he was convinced, and again, I'm going to go back and say, he was convinced at the time that there was no more threat to the children, and that the subject was barricaded, and that they had time to organize with the proper equipment to go in. The subject already had hit, 3 officers, and hit 2 officers, and I didn't answer the final question. A third, a border patrol agent, was grazed as well, but no police officer was seriously injured.
During that time, were the officers hearing shots fired inside that classroom during that time?
Yes, they did. He shot, and I went through the timeline before, where he continued to shoot, and periodically, sporadically.
So while they're waiting outside for the proper equipment, they're still hearing
The last, I think I already gave you the timeline. I'm sure I went through it, but the last time that the shot right before the entry, okay, was he shot at 12:21. So.
At the officers or at the children?
No, not at the children. We don't know yet. We believe it was at the door, is what he fired at.
Go ahead, right there. Hold on.
What kind of equipment did law enforcement have in each specific moment of the response?
Hey, well, we know that beginning when the BORTAC agents arrived, they had 3 ballistic shields.
Give me the last question. What? Last question.
The teacher that propped open the door is she believed to have been
Right here, the booster, right here. Go ahead. Hold on.
I don't know. No, that's fine. Yeah, I'm going. Let's answer the question.
What do you think you should have done that you didn't?
I've already said that. I've already said, first of all, hey, Texas embraces and teaches, okay, the active shooter doctrine. The active shooter doctrine, as long as there's kids and as long as there's someone's firing, you go to the gun, you find them, you neutralize them, period. And there's only, you know, there are some nuances with transition to a barricaded subject, and also transitioning to a hostage situation. And of course, the decision at the scene was that this is still a barricaded subject that did not go back to an active shooter situation.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Where is the police chief and why is he here to take our questions?
Well, because I'm here to address the latest timeline and facts that we know. You're certainly welcome to reach out to them.
I'd like to ask the FBI a question.
I defer to. You want to get questions?
Okay, hold on.
All right, then the FBI.
How many children were pulled out?
Hold on.